Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today to say what many in this body have said. We should simplify our tax code. However, I'm 100% opposed to you and your caucus's efforts to write this bill in secret, hidden away from the public eye. I am 100% opposed to your plan to give massive tax breaks to a super-rich few and leave middle-class and working families to pay the bill. As written, the richest 1% of Americans will receive 1/3 of the overall benefits from your so-called tax reform plan in 2018. But by 2027, this lucky super-rich handful of Americans will receive half of its benefits. Mr. Speaker, that is just wrong. Hardworking moms and dads deserve a tax break, not the wealthiest. So yes, I'm 100% opposed to limiting the state and local tax deduction, a provision in the Republican tax plan that would hike taxes on more than 40% of my constituents. I am 100% opposed to limiting the student loan deduction, especially at a time when student debt totals more than $1 trillion. Nearly 2/3 of Illinois college graduates have debt, and their average debt totals more than $28,000. Mr. Speaker, I am 100% opposed to repealing of the elder tax credit, which helps families keep loved ones at home as they age. I am 100% opposed to denying teachers, hardworking men and women who dedicated their lives to teaching the next generation, a deduction when they their own pockets to purchase school supplies their students need. I am 100% opposed to repealing the Work Opportunity Tax Credit that helps businesses hire our brave veterans and young people starting their careers. I am 100% opposed to repealing the Orphan Drug Expense Credit that helps find cures for terrible diseases like sickle cell anemia, pancreatic cancer, and cerebral palsy. And I am 100% opposed to saddling my children and grandchildren with an additional $1.5 trillion in national debt just so Republicans can give a tax break to their donor base. This is a scam. Mr. Speaker, I stand with the National Farmers Union, AARP, the National American Council on Adoptable Children, the National Federation of Independent Businesses, Fix the Debt, the American Society of Civil Engineers, the National Association of Realtors, the Mortgage Bankers Association, the Chicago Sun-Times, and the majority of Americans in opposing your so-called tax reform that's frankly nothing more than another attempt by the GOP to steal from the middle class and give to the rich. Instead of packaging tax breaks for millionaires and billionaires, let's work together on a plan for all Americans. Let's stop allowing one side of the aisle the ability to write legislation affecting more than 300 million people in secret, behind closed doors, and away from the public eye. I am 100% in favor of bringing in some sunlight and letting the American people know exactly what we're doing. I am 100% in favor of doing what we were elected to do, fix problems by working together. I am 100% in favor of real tax reform. I am 100% in favor of giving hardworking moms and dads what they need and deserve, a tax break. I am 100% in favor of growing their earned income tax credits so families get bigger paychecks. I am 100% in favor of creating tax initiatives for businesses that hire and train young people and underemployed people. And I am 100% in favor of a child care tax credit that actually reflects the true cost of child care in America. Let's put the politics aside and give the American people real tax reform that supports work